Poppy. Alright, what the hell I've been up to? Well, there she is. The old Grand Cherokee. Sitting pretty level right now. I got the 2-inch lift in it. 2-inch spacer lift. It's ghetto. But I got to add some airbags to the back just to help with the tongue weight of this here unit. There she is. So this is what I'm up to. I'm now officially 100% all the time self-employed. For anybody wondering how I'm pulling a tandem axle with this thing, it is a 3-liter diesel. That's right, she got 376 pounds of torque. 200 and, I don't know, something torque. Beats the hell out of me. Don't care. She's bone stock. Here's my brake controller. What's going on with my lens here? It's filthy. There we go. That's more betters. There we go. There's my brake controller. Right. We're sitting at a hefty 303,000 K on the money. Minty. Still looks, drives, and runs like new. I love it. It's a great machine. This is my brand new 2022 Holland trailer. Paid cash. Am I happy with it? Not entirely. Build quality, pretty cheap, gotta be honest. I'm not going to name the dealership I bought it from here in Ontario. They were kind of not good to deal with. And yeah, more on that later, maybe. Probably not, because I don't want to get cause anybody really any more problems. But there you go, we got the stone guard there, yeah, the diamond plate. But yeah, build quality overall, not very good. Not very good. So I bought this, I picked it up Saturday, 2 weeks ago Saturday. Today's Thursday. So I picked it up. I ordered it in January. We're now in May. It's May 27th today. I painted the walls. I've already got damage. Fucking love it. And they're, yeah, great. There and there. Yeah. Get some shit here from grinding tires. I did the garage floor epoxy, which this, you can see, this is just chipboard OBS, which is really junk, just like the walls. So that's kind of where some quality is really lacking. The floors are pretty weak. Of course, there's a frame rail there, and there's a frame rail there, or sorry, cross members, and so on, such as there. I can just wash this, which is actually nice, and then it doesn't really, shouldn't wreck the OBS, which is why I went with an epoxy. But here, like where my tire machine is bolted down, as you see, I had to, I did have to weld in cross members. So because we're in Ontario and everything's closed, I can't even go get a can of spray paint or a bed liner to cover up these welds. So next week, supposedly, we're supposed to open up again, so then I can do that, and then I'll shoot it with bed liner and undercoat it. Oh, because I do undercoating as well. Here's my oxyacetylene system. It's I just strap it to the tire machine during transport because I don't have anywhere to strap it to right now. I'll show you the plan for that in a sec. So the tire machine is obviously a very good secure point. Oxyacetylene, you want that strapped to something very secure, not just kind of sitting over here, which is where I park it when I'm working. So that's what we do with that. Let me just, there's one of those, that's a W King. I got that on Amazon fire sale. It sounds really good. I like it. Easy, buddy. It's my son watching TV in the shop. I figure I'll put an eyelet there and an eyelet over here, and then I can ratchet strap the oxy tanks there. That was the plan. Actually, it's changed. So I'm going to strap it to the wall. Or actually, I'm going to strap them to the toolbox when in transport. So my oxyacetylene tanks will actually just sit here on the floor. then when I get to the jobs, I can just, you know, unratchet strap from here, which is very convenient, and here, and wheel them over here and park them. So the way that damage happened already, first time I pulled this thing pretty much with this toolbox in here, lid was shut, drawers were locked, but it actually broke away from the wall. Oh, that's loud. My screws, my self-tappers, missed the studs in the walls. Must have been like by nothing, because they were in line with the screws that hold the OBS up. And it went for a ride back here. Funny thing is, in the truck, I had the window just cracked, no music on, and I didn't hear nothing. And before, this towel rack, which just holds some shop rags above my tire balancer, it fell from here. It was sitting here, and it just fell on the floor, and I heard it perfectly inside my truck. So, unbelievable. Unbelievable. It hit here. That's this damage here. Hit right there. Hit there at some point, and then it actually ended up flipped, like turned around and then dumped over like that. It was just a disaster. So anyway, got my air compressor in here, and yeah, it's just like a little small roofer air compressor, but it is hard tapped. Just gotta get something to hold her to the floor there. That'll be more better and out of the way. To the machine, which actually has this like 5-ish, 8-ish gallon tank on it too. So they work together in unison, like a happy family. So it actually, it doesn't cut in and out too much, and it doesn't run, you know, excessively or anything like that. And then of course my generator, which powers the tire balancer and the turntable for the tire machine. Everything else is air. I just simply wheel that down and usually park it about right there. And then I can do my balancing and tire machining, different things like that. We have a handy dandy grease gun for services, extension cords, air lines, air conditioning components. That's not really an air conditioning component. It's just there if I need it. Let's see, you know, I got my, you know, all my tire accessories here. So we got all the weights we need, steelies and aluminums, and I keep my takeoffs because I'll put these on the insides of rims, which saves me money. And then if it's a rim that actually accepts outside weights, then they'll get a nice shiny new one, if that's the case, right? Or if it has hubcaps, I'll just put used ones on there as well. Couple of strips of sticky weights that broke off my big reel here, but that's it. I got a coat hanger, shop towel hanger, right? Some shop towels. I got another couple bags of shop towels down under my toolbox. We have oil change stickers, filter wrenches, a Mercedes / Mopar transmission, one size fits all, dealer only transmission dipstick, my COVID respirator, and yeah, a little work light there. What do we got up here? This, of course, torque wrenches, hammers, right, screws, sockets, pretty well everything you're gonna need there. There's that drawer. Big hexes, that's for like agriculture. We do a lot of that out here. Tap set, just a small tap set. Busted up tire inflator thing. Another one. Cut off tools, impacts, air chisels, drills, all that kind of crap. Yeah, I don't know that number, so I'm not going to answer it. Because actually I'm using my business phone to phone this, so I don't need to answer that. We got all sorts of different things. We got the battery tester. This is like the diagnostic drawer. So we got light bulbs and test leads, electrical tape, a torch, some truck glad hands, power probe, AC O-rings, black O-rings, AC Schrader valves, eyelets, and all that kind of stuff, electronic stuff. There's this is a scope, Steelman camera scope. That's all good. I got my Autel. That stays in the truck. Wrenches, they always slide around every single day. You can tell that this happens when I stop, mostly because the Imperial side is just fine and dandy. We have tire valve stems. Everybody needs valve stems. We have screwdrivers and all sorts of that crap. And then we got ratchets and pliers and side cutters and nostril pickers and some other things like that. Some strippers. Yeah. Kneeling pad for when you gotta get down on your knees. A laying pad for when you gotta get down and get down, right? We've got black gloves. Black gloves. Keep your hand clean when you don't have a sink to wash up in. And the right stuff. We keep the right stuff on hand and fully in stock. Down here we have things like, I buy this shit by the case here. We got glass cleaner, brake cleaner, and penetrating / silicon lube. And the reason for that stuff is just a few in the side here, and then the rest is kept here in my shop. But this is it. That's basically it. That's it. We got my AccuTurn that I bought from Georgetown Chevrolet. I rebuilt the cylinders on it, and it is an awesome machine. Absolutely love it. My torches, kind of a good deal there. You have to lease the tanks, the oxy and acetylene. That's expensive, but I got the cart, the hoses, regulators, cutting torch, brazing tip, and all that shit for $100 from a feller who was retiring. So that was cool. It's like it was all brand new at the time. I've had it a couple years now. Down here we have a broken can of brake clean. Fuck, I hate when that happens. And there's an oil filter for something, I forget what. There's my, I use this for oil spraying. That's for oil spraying. Some random fluids. We have an empty jug for putting oil in. And then we have a top-up jug. And then, of course, when I go to if I'm going to be doing a service, I bring a 5-gallon pails of the oil that I'm using. But this is just for like topping up and stuff like that. We got a spare tube of grease, battery charger, some rags. Here's my oil spray undercoat. Oh, it's like soup. Sounds like soup. And what it is my own home brew. It's actually it's very good stuff. It smells. And what it is it's actually about 50% Crown undercoat and about 50% fluid film. I buy it in bulk, and then I just mix them in these jugs. And it is an amazing product when combined. Washer fluid, just for whatever. And my jack. This is my jack for lifting vehicles. I can lift up to 6,600 pounds with this jack. It's just an airbag. As you see, just connects right there. And it lifts a vehicle in about 5 seconds and right up and off the ground with 16 inches lift, which is just over about 1.5 feet. So it's really good. There's old patches here. This is patches. It's my air compressor. It has it's had a couple holes rot in the tanks, and I've patched them with exhaust pipe. Believe it or not, I just kind of slice an exhaust pipe in half and then form it to the tank and then weld it on. And she just keeps on trucking along. So, but my GX160 is still pretty good. It doesn't like to run with an air filter though. I've rebuilt the carb and everything else on it, and I think it just must be maybe like a low compression issue. But if I put even a brand new air filter on there, she carbons everything up right away. So I don't know, low compression, too much compression. I've been trying to wrap my head around that one. It just doesn't seem to make sense to me. Don't care anymore. I got the whole thing for free a few years ago, literally off the side of the road, because Buddy said it didn't build air anymore. Well, it just turns out that the air compressor was out of oil and the rings seized up. So I just poured oil in it and ran it, and the thing works fucking mint. So anyway, this old girl, same deal, off the side of the road. Runs mint, works mint. It's awesome. I need a little shelving unit for my hardware here. I've just been kind of working on that before I did the video. And yeah, what else? Here's my beautiful Bosch tire machine. $500 I paid for that from a shop in St. Thomas. And actually, I only paid $500 for the tire machine too, and I put about $100 only into it to rebuild it. This didn't need anything. Just a really great shop, really great owner who gave me a really good deal on it because they upgraded to the most fanciest new coats machine. And this is a WB410 Bosch. But it works flawless. I've had excellent luck with it. It has a lot of options. It does a lot of neat things that I don't even know how to do. So, works for me. Got the manual to learn if I want. There's no hood on it, as you see. The hood is sitting in my shop. If I wanted a hood on here, it would just take up so much room. So all I do when I'm doing tires is I just take this handy dandy here, right? And I just go, and then that spins for me. Simple as that. Simple as that. Works really well. I got a roll of sticky weights here. You know, good stuff. Can of gas, of course, for my gas-powered equipment. Jack stands, AC, vacuum pump, and there's a battery down there for jumping. Oil, spill cleanup, and used sticky weights. So there's the tour. Hope you all enjoyed. That's what Backyard Jay's been up to. I don't really bother with YouTube too much anymore because they don't want to pay. Tomorrow I gotta go and well, I gotta take some bottles back. Actually, I picked these. I don't really even care. Who knows that? I picked these out of recycle bins and off the side of the road and whatever because they're worth money to take them back. And literally the beer store is that way about I don't know, 80, 90 yards. So it's like I could throw a rock at it from my house. And then the oil containers I gather up once they're all full, of course, and then I run them about 100 meters up the road to the shop that has a clean burn system. They use oil for heating, used engine oil for heating in the winter. I don't have that anymore, so I don't need it. So a couple more things I got to do in this trailer, and I got to put the diesel heater in here as well to keep it warm in the winter, and we'll insulate the roof. But that's about it. That's what's up. That's what Backyard Jay's been doing. Yeah. Cheers and beers. I'm gonna go and barbecue. Bye.